So now I'd like to talk to you about why you don't use Google for definitions in mathematics. Okay? So don't Google definitions. Now, the reason I say this is because Google is great, it's powerful, allows you to find out information about a lot of things. But unless you're very specific about how you do your searches, you end up with a lot of information that's not really going to help you. For my example today, I'm going to use the definition of z-bar. Z-bar. Now, if I Google z-bar, I get the following definition. Z-bar is a letter of the Latin alphabet derived from Z with the addition of a stroke. This is how I write my Z's. I put a Z and then I put a line through it. According to Google, that is Z-bar. I just do it so that I can differentiate between a Z and a number 2. But according to Google, that is Z-bar. But that is not the mathematical definition of Z-bar. If I look at thefreedictionary.com, I see a steel bar with a Z-shaped section used in building construction. So think of like an I-beam, a Z-bar. So an I-beam is I-shaped, a Z-bar is Z-shaped. Okay? Obviously not the mathematical definition we're looking for. According to the Urban Dictionary, it's a noun, slang, for a pill of Xanax. Definitely not the definition we're looking for in mathematics or statistics. In mathematics, the term z-bar is the mean or average of all values of the variable z. So that's z bar. When you put a bar over a variable, it means take the average of all the values of that variable. So if z stands for age of students, then z bar is the average age of students. Now, Google, as I said, is very powerful, and it can be used to find definitions, but what you want to do is be careful and make sure that you use it correctly. If you are going to use Google to find out the definition of a mathematical or statistical term, please make sure that you include in your search mathematics or statistics. So you could say z-bar statistics, z-bar mathematics, and that'll help to clarify it. Also make sure that you're getting it from a math or statistical related site. If you go to an educational site and they're talking about mathematics, statistics, that's a good site to go to, or any sort of statistical institute, things of that sort. But in general, you've got to make sure that you are actually on to a math or statistics site for the definitions to come out correct. And I warn you of this because I get to see some very interesting answers for the definitions of certain words in statistics because people go and they Google a definition. So don't use Google to get definitions for mathematics or statistics, or if you do use Google, just be very careful and make sure you're actually getting it from a math site or statistics site.